Hello, friends. Welcome to my kitchen. Today, I am going to show you how to put together what I call a Jesus bag. Now, you may ask, what is a Jesus bag? Well, it's a bag of just some simple items that I'm about to show you that I give out to the homeless. Now, it doesn't take much to meet an immediate need. I'm going to give you some simple suggestions that don't cost a lot of money and don't take a lot of time and effort. First, I've got a simple paper bag with some handles on it, but you can use even the grocery bags that you get from the grocery store. Y'all don't overthink it and don't make it complicated, okay? It's just the vessel that we're giving this food in. Now, one of the things that I always include in my bags is some protein. Now, this is some beefaroni, and I always make sure that it's simple to open and that you don't need a can opener and that it's ready to eat. It doesn't need to be microwaved. I mean, it's better if it's warm, but believe me, this will fill a huge void. And you can use peanut butter. You can find any kind of ready-made meals. Dinty Moore beef stew is really popular, especially in the winter time. But you know what? These were on sale, so I picked up several. Now I'm putting this right in my bag, and I'm also including a spoon with this. Now I usually always put in some crackers. Those can be just your cheese crackers, peanut butter crackers, or a lot of times I will buy the stackables, the short stacks, and very inexpensive, delicious. We all love them. I love to put in something sweet. A little something sweet goes a long way. And here's some ideas for you. Now, you want to make sure that all of these items are non-perishable and something that you can keep in your car. You may give this out today. It may be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be 2 weeks, and this is going to sit in my car. So I will add maybe Oreos. I've got some Nutter Butters. You want them individually packed and wrapped. A big favorite that I have found, and I've seen people start eating these immediately, are honey buns. Just make sure that they've got a good expiration date on them and that they are individually packaged. I always add some sanitizing wipes. You can go to the dollar store. You can look at the travel section of your grocery store and you'll find these very inexpensive, and those are going in, as well as a toothbrush, some toothpaste. A lot of times, if I can find the little travel packs with a toothbrush and the toothpaste, I'll grab those. And then I have some deodorant. Now, this is probably going to go to a man. And if I'm packing a bag for a woman, a great idea or suggestion for a woman's bag is to put in some hygiene items. You know, our little friend, as we call it, comes calling every month. Believe it or not, those are huge, huge needs. And so a pack of those, maybe some feminine deodorant. Now, I always include a handwritten note. My son was homeless the last few months before he lost his life. And so this has taken on a whole new meaning for me. As I give this, I just picture my son being in need. I now think when I give a simple bag like this that could have been my son. And I hope that before he lost his life, that people were kind to him and saw value in him. I simply wrote, "Hi, friend. I hope this meal brings a little comfort to you today. My son was homeless, so I understand the struggle. If you need a little extra help, you can reach out to the number on the back of this card. Never forget that you're loved, you're valuable, and that God has a purpose for you." And I simply signed it, "I love you," and put my initial K. And then on the back of the card, I have the number and address to a homeless shelter that's here in our area. Really easy to look up. Just do a Google search of the town that you live in and simply add the number. I chose not to add the name of the place because the likelihood of them reaching out to just a number or maybe finding an address is more likely than them reaching out to a homeless shelter. So I know that sounds strange, but unfortunately, most of our homeless population is either mentally challenged or they're addicted to drugs or both. So they don't think with the mindset that we think with. Deception has overtaken them, and unfortunately, they have a tendency to run from people that try to help. And I simply add the note to the bag. And this is ready to go in my car. And I look for people that are truly destitute. There's a lot of people that are standing on the street corner, and for them, I'll keep crackers or cookies in my car, and instead of handing them money, which will more than likely buy more drugs for them, I will hand them something that will actually provide substance. So don't ever, ever give money. If you want to give money, give to your local homeless shelter or food bank. Why do I call it a Jesus bag? Well, my sweet granddaughter, Victoria, happened to see one of these bags in the back of my car in the floorboard, and I put it behind the passenger seat so I can just reach and grab when I need to. And she said, "Nana, what is that?" And I had never given it a name, but that day I said, "That's my Jesus bag." And she knew exactly what I meant. And she now has a family of her own, and she carries around a Jesus bag in her car. And I simply, when I give this out, I just make up another bag. Will you do something for me? Will you share this video? So many people want to help, but they don't know how. And it's as simple as this. So help someone today, be a help to others. We are blessed to be a blessing, and you are truly a blessing to me. I love you. Let me know how God uses your Jesus bag. I'll see you next time.